So guys, I'm excited to talk about this, although it's gonna be kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, because we're actually gonna be talking about Dragon Ball Super, but a very specific episode, just because I'm in the mindset, and like that was so good. Oh great, I loved it. Came out today, January 13th. That was so good. One of the best episodes in my personal opinion, I am not gonna lie. I loved pretty much, okay, there's some fun parts I find just kind of stupid because it's, you know, Dragon Ball, but overall it was so fun. It was so different, because I know there's been a lot of videos about his Ultra Instinct and blah de blah de blah, which is cool for its own reasons, but they didn't even use it this episode. Holy, so I should probably mention, spoilers ahead. There's definitely going to be a bunch of spoilers, so when oh Jesus man, when Goku was like fighting Jiren after, you know, Vegeta collapsed because he was literally like he looked like he was gonna die. I was like, oh shoot. Like I feel like the way Jiren's gonna get eliminated is he's gonna kill someone by accident. But basically, Goku is fighting Jiren, and Jiren is just like on the ropes, blah blah blah, and Goku's like, you know, dodging everything with his instant transmission, and then he's like, he throws those destructo beam or discs, and you know Jiren's dodging, destroying them, blah blah blah, but he threw double what he thought, okay, and then after a bunch of dodging and moving around, he cuts the ground. Holy, okay, anyways, I don't know why I'm explaining it. You guys have seen this episode, or at least I hope you have, because dang, that thing was so cool. The way we saw Goku, instead of just, you know, head on, just energy, just muscles, like destroy, like as in like destroy the enemy with just pure force. He actually used he was using like his different techniques, his different what's it called, different fighting styles that he knows as martial artist, and then he used his brain. He didn't just fight straight on. It was so refreshing. I love the fact that he's, you know, he's doing something different, that he's being like, he's doing things that he can't normally do because this guy is so insanely above him in power level. I just find that, you know, one of the coolest things of what they're doing now, and why Dragon Ball Super tournament arc is probably one of the best arcs in all of Dragon Ball history. My opinion. Don't kill me, okay? Don't kill me. I don't know. A lot of people like it. I've seen a lot of people that don't like it, and honestly, it's fantastic. Like I just don't see what there is not to like about it. You gotta, I think people who don't like it just need to remember that it's an anime. Like it has some really dumb things that it does. It's self-aware, but it's so great. And okay, might as well make this into some podcast video type thing. I don't know. It's just a video. Why not? I'm having fun with this. And hold on, let me restart this video that I have next to me. Basically, that's playing the Jiren final theme, Ultimate Battle, like when Goku went Ultra Instinct. So I'm just watching it and listening to it, which you'll be hearing in the background. I don't care if it gets demonetized. I don't. And so I'm watching it, and it's fantastic because it's just like, it was such a weird episode, because no, it was weird in a good way. Like although it was technically 2 episodes, but I'm just gonna say 1 episode because we're gonna say one long 50-minute episode. We'll put it that way. When he was trying out his powers from Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and then King Kai Fist, it was so nice to see him go, like, you know, be a martial artist first rather than just, like, you know, a protector hero type character. Because I was watching one of these video, I don't remember who it was though that I was watching, and they were kind of critiquing Dragon Ball Super and how, was this, I don't know, I think it might have been Swag Kage, maybe. That's a YouTuber, by the way. So I don't remember who it was exactly, but someone was explaining how they've changed Goku's type of character, like the sense of he's like a hero now. He's not. He was never and wasn't supposed to be a hero. If you like remember back to Dragon Ball, the very first one, like Dragon Ball, he was kind of just a kid that was exploring, having a good time, while being super strong and training. And then he just wanted to fight people who were strong. And then you get into Dragon Ball Z, and it's the same thing. He starts off wanting to just fight people, be stronger, be stronger, be stronger, until they made it to this point where, because they can't have anyone who's near him that's going to be his friend eventually to be stronger than him, they needed to like make him a hero type, at least in my opinion. And so they started sending these people who would destroy planets and blah blah blah, and it seemed like that's not the type of character he's supposed to be, in my personal opinion. Because I always like to see his Goku as getting stronger because he has to get stronger to defeat someone else, but because he wants to, not because he cares about saving someone. If saving someone is like, it's like a second objective. It's like you get something, it's extra for just defeating that person, kind of type thing. And it's definitely an interesting thing, and I think that like now that he's like kind of coming back to that thing, or yes, I think he does want to defeat him for like, oh, universe's sake and blah 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 blah, but I think he's such a high level that they just want to defeat him for pride reasons now. And I think that's what makes them stronger, honestly. I just think that it's so much more interesting to see them wanting to do it for selfish reasons. Like Vegeta, I think that's why I think a lot of people like Vegeta, because he does things for selfish reasons, and it's nice to see that when they do things like that are good for other people, they get like this sense of pride, right? But when they beat someone who's way stronger than them, regardless of whatever they save, they feel way better about the fact that they take pride that they defeated someone that big, rather than just taking pride in saving other people. I don't know, it's a weird thing. I don't really know how to explain it, if that even made sense. But yeah, so that was really interesting. I thought about like their character changes and things like that. But if we're jumping onto the topic of what's it called? Goku's Ultra Instinct. Whoops, that's not the... Ooh, there it is. What's it called? If we're going to be talking about the topic of his Ultra Instinct, it's actually one of the coolest abilities, I am not going to lie. Mainly because it changes him to be a proper martial artist. What he was meant to be, rather than just key attacks and stuff and punching. Because, you know, you see him dodge in such a unique, interesting way. You see him try to, like, you see him move around more and move more like a martial artist, using his legs, kind of, it's gonna sound stupid, but bending and stuff like that. Because I feel like they don't really bend. They don't use, it's just a bunch of punches, fighting left and right, and you kind of see kicks here and there. But it's still weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. They just kind of use the same 4 moves, it looks like. But with Ultra Instinct, it was like a whole new thing. He was dodging, he was, you know, like he was moving out of the way, and it was so minimal. It wasn't like that he just jumped 14 kilometers away. Like he actually just moved a little bit. You know, he's actually dodging with minimal movement. I thought it was something, I was like, that's not something he's ever done before. And it was really interesting just to see the change. And I think it was just refreshing to see the fighting style change rather than he got a new power. I think that was the biggest thing with Ultra Instinct, that I don't see it as a new power, I just see it as a different way of fighting. And, which it really, in a sense, is. Like, if you think about it, why couldn't Ultra Instinct be combined with Super Saiyan Blue? Because, like, if you think about it, Ultra Instinct isn't a power, you could say. It's like, it's a reflex, if you think about it. Like he said, because it's a real thing that martial artists, after years and years top peak, in very critical moments, people, like, they would have some, like, really strong, like, they would, like, all their senses would be heightened, for example. At least I think so, and that makes sense to me, at least. Just because of the things you hear humans do, you're like, that's definitely a thing that could be done by a human in distress. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that, like, if it's just a reflex, like he's blocking without having to think, that's a neurological thing, and that he could combine that with something that's more physical or internal, I guess, rather than psychological, like Super Saiyan Blue. It boosts his power, makes him stamina heavy, and his muscles just become stronger, we'll call it, like, to give it some science to it, I guess. So it's like, if you think about it, merging the two would make sense. That way he can be Super Saiyan Blue and still dodging things without, well, still blocking and defending without thinking. But that way his punches and everything would be so much stronger. So no one would be able to hit him, and then nobody would be, and then he would be so much stronger to hit them. So it's like, I don't know. It's just, it was always interesting to like, I mean, at least somebody might have talked about it, but just to me, it's like, it just made sense to me like that. I don't know why. From the first minute I watched it, and then I went around and I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z videos lately, and it was, it's this. Like, nobody talks about it. They just talk about, oh, okay, Ultra Instinct is 1/2 of a mode, or like it's not the final level or whatever. But I've never seen anyone talk about it like in a sense of like what I said, where it's more of a reflex, more of a psychological thing in his head, and the aura around it has nothing to do with that ability. And then. So then he could mix it, because if you think about it, the aura, they said that he's emitting heat, but it doesn't really mean that that's a new like ability completely. It just could mean that like he's like, I guess he's so defense, like he's so like, I guess it's a way, okay, it'll be like, my point is like, it's a way of showing that he has those reflexes going rather than just like no aura, and it's cooler. But like, if you could have that aura around with the Super Saiyan Blue aura afterwards, that would be so, like, that'd be really cool. I think the design has, you know, could be improved, but I just think that that would also make sense, just based on, like, what has been said in the anime. But at the same time, like, if I'm thinking about it that way, then Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3... like, they're all the same thing, really. It's just power boosting. I don't know where I was going with this, actually. Huh. I lost track of what I was trying to say. Oh, well. But, yeah, so it's just really interesting to think about it maybe in that way. Because if that's the case, then Vegeta could also learn it. But, I mean, they're going with a different direction. It looks like a different direction, though. They're going with, Vegeta's more about the whole pride, saving his friends type thing. Like, he actually does care about other people. Like, you like finally learn concretely that he does, at least in my opinion, concretely. And it's just interesting to see the directions they're taking. I mean, not Goku, Vegeta doing that, you know, digivolve into darker blue color aura. That was really weird. I honestly thought he was gonna, like, if they just added a little fart sound anywhere in that video, like anywhere, it would have been the fun. I would have died. I literally probably would have died laughing, because it looked like he was actually trying to poop real hard. And it's an interesting design choice. They decided for the powering up thing. It's just like, to me, it's never been that funny, except in this episode for some reason. It was crazy. He also has that stupid vein on his neck, or on his head. Why the hell did they put the vein? I guess it's to show that there's some physical side effects to just getting stronger and stronger. I don't know. But it's like, the vein looks so dumb. It just looks like he's angry. But Vegeta's always angry, so you don't need to show that. I don't know. It's definitely something that is always been awkward to me. But like, Jiren must just... I honestly don't think Jiren can lose this tournament. I think they're gonna make it that Jiren won't lose the tournament. At least that's what I would do. Because it just seems like, dude, he used Ultra Instinct, which was a complete new mode. He used King Kai Fist. Now he's fighting King Kai Fist with Vegeta's new... Ooh, whoops. Okay. Okay. There's a paper, and there's a pen. 1430. Let me just write it on my phone. Why the hell am I trying to figure out somewhere? Oh, for those of you, if I cut it out completely and you have no idea what I'm laughing about, it's I just swore and I didn't realize it until like literally I finished the last letter of that thing. Where's notes on the iPhone? There you go. I got an iPhone. It's been weird to use, man. 1430. Come on. Oh shit. 1506. 1430 1506. Jesus Christ. I might as well honestly sometimes make this a R-rated or M-rated, or sorry, PG-13. I don't even know what the ratings are for anymore, man. It doesn't feel like any of the ratings actually follow what the heck they're supposed to follow. Except R-rated films. Although PG-13 seems very close to R-rated. Anyways, I'm off on a different topic. I don't like, man, this is bad. It's when your ADHD kicks in hard. But what was I gonna say? What was I talking about? It was talking about Jiren's power. Yeah, Jiren's not gonna die or like lose at all. It's just that like it doesn't even look like in this last episode when they're like, oh, Jiren's on the ropes. It doesn't even look like Jiren's trying still. Like, it's weird. And it's like, I don't know. It would make more sense to me if he got disqualified. Because there's no way they're going to beat him physically. I just don't, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, he's just way too strong. But maybe, I feel like what for some reason what's going to happen is time is just going to run out before the thing is, and then they're going to win. But at the same time, I feel like yo, Vegeta and Goku are not going to be happy about time running out of them winning. They want to knock this guy out. So they'd literally probably, like, you know, get the Super Dragon Balls, do whatever thing, and then still challenge Jiren to a fight. Like, it's just, like, I feel like that would be such a good way of going about it. Mainly just because it's like, that way everybody survives, and they don't have to fight to the death. But at the same time, you know, fighting to the death stakes, like, it actually is more, there's more weight on the fight. Like I guess that's what they're trying to go for. But like, I don't know. I don't see them finishing it in any way that, like, I just can't see Goku Vegeta winning, and I don't know how they're gonna get around like changing that way that I think. But it's like, it just doesn't seem like they're gonna win. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what will happen, but I kind of hope that they make it so they don't win, because if they win, it's gonna be such like a, they're gonna pull that out of nowhere that, like, it's just, it won't even make sense. I'm gonna be kind of disappointed if they win, actually, just because it's just stupid. Like, if they win, it's like, that's like, it's just too much, man. They can't win literally everything, especially when you introduce someone this freaking strong. I don't know. It's just such a weird thing to me, like, what they're doing with this. But either way, there's my really late, it's like 12 a.m. I'm doing this at 12 a.m. It's like 20 minutes long. I just watched the new episode, and it's just, I was like, all right, let me just turn on the mic and start talking. So hopefully you guys enjoy this type of rant thing. If you do, let me know what you think. Because if you guys like it, I can definitely make this a more regular thing about just doing anime or kind of just rants rather than podcasts, a little bit different, you know? But either way, let me know what you guys think. Do all the fun stuff that you guys always do. Hit that like button, subscribe to see more of this if I get enough likes, I guess. So hit the like button if you want to see more of this. And either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.